Thank you very much for staying with us once again and joining us on this channel, Sports 70GH. It's always a great pleasure to have you join us. So, actually, the journalist who broke the story about Jordan Ayew taking over as the main captain of the senior national team, the Ghana Black Stars, has finally given the full details and the backstories and all the deep secrets about that particular issue. The fact that Thomas Partey rejected, why did he rejected it? Why was it? Why? In fact, he rejected to be the deputy captain. It's not like he rejected to be the main captain. He rejected to be the deputy captain. So we are going to take a listen to the full details of the story and exactly why he what transpired, making Jordan Ayew the captain and all of that. And then we'll look at some other stories also. Today was the end of the Super Zonals in Ashanti region as well as in Cape Coast. In Ashanti region, the one and only school in the whole of Ashanti region and Ghana, Prempeh College won the tournament. Yes, Super Zonals. Fantastic. I'm out for seniors. Yes, they've won it. And we are going to bring you more details about that. And then we look at some other Black Stars World Cup 2026 stories also in this video on this channel, Sports 7GH. Please do also subscribe to the channel, like the video, hit the notification bell, and select or leave your thoughts, comments, views, opinions below in the comment section. If you have any, it's always a great pleasure to have you join us. Thank you very much for staying with us. So Mufta Wanabila is the journalist who broke the story first. In fact, he's the first person I heard it from. I'm sure everybody heard it from him, that Jordan Ayew will be the next captain, substantive captain for the senior national team, the Ghana Black Stars. And then Thomas Partey was giving the deputy role to be the deputy captain to Jordan Ayew. He said, no, I don't want to be any deputy captain. And then Mohamed Kudus was told to drop the number 10 jersey, and he said he will not drop it. All of those things have come this week, and Mustawa Nabila is giving the full details in the next video. Let's go and watch it and come back.
Well, I actually feel that there's a certain gap, and that gap is a relationship. And I remember one of the things I was told was about how it appears he doesn't have relationship with the players. And in fact, the players don't even have relationship with officials. So there's a huge gap. But in terms of the decision to make Jordan Ayew the substantive captain of the Black Stars, based on the intel that I got, it was purely because of his longevity in the team and his commitment to the national team. That was a key reason. And in fact, I was actually made to understand that it is not Otto's decision.
Huh?
It is not Otto's decision. It is a decision from his employers. And it appears when Otto was having the conversations with the people, he said the FA said we should do this. The FA said we should do that. So if the FA says Jordan should be the captain, what do you say as a man who is always in the locker room with them? As the man who is always in the dressing room? As a man who speaks to the players often? But I do understand where he also comes from, because over the years, since his first time as head coach of the Black Stars, many things have happened behind the scenes, where sometimes he's not able to stamp so much authority on some of the decisions he wants to take because his employers disagree. And just recently, we all heard Lai Kinson talk about how a few days to a competition, an official is calling to say that, okay, player A, B, C, and all that. We all remember the last press conference he had prior to the game against, was it Angola or Niger, when he spoke about how Jordan was going to be the captain, Jiku, and then Mohamed Kudus. That is the leadership structure he wanted to create. And there was a question of what if Thomas Partey comes back? And that was where he made it clear to us that even Thomas Partey wanted to come for the matches against Angola and Niger, but he decided against it and all that. And at this point, based on the conversations that have happened, Jordan will lead. Thomas Partey was asked to deputize Jordan, per information.
Okay.
And Thomas Partey says no.
Okay.
He's not willing to be a deputy. He's not willing to be part of the leadership structure of the national team. However,
who thought it was a good idea to make Partey captain under the current circumstances?
That one.
No,
It was
no,
Sike
no.
Akono. It was Sike Akono.
No, I'm not talking about before. I'm saying that this time
No. So when CK was appointed head coach of the team,
No,
I'm coming.
you don't understand.
No, you don't understand.
I'm
his
saying that after the whole issue of the Kudus, PARTEY, Jordan, Otto coming to say that, PARTEY is no longer captain, then we asked him that he said PARTEY even wanted to come. It was his decision not to.
Invite him.
Clearly a disciplinary measure. With all of that history and knowing that PARTEY's reality is that now he has to pick and choose which games he can turn up for.
Yes.
Who thought that it was a good idea to?
Okay, so
Make him
the point is they didn't want to destabilize the current structure that was put out, where Andre was the captain, PARTEY was deputy to Andre, Richard Ofori, Amati.
Ha!
That was.
They didn't want to. Oh, Chale.
no, I did come. They didn't want to destabilize the structure,
Chale.
but now they've gotten to the point where they believe that Jordan is one of the most committed players in the team. He's the senior most player within the team. There was the other aspect of the conversation of if they want like first come first serve to be first come should be captain, then deputy and all that. There was a conversation of Jiku and then some people said, but Jiku too just came. He came and made the likes of Kamal Din Suleiman and Mohamed Kudus in the team. So why would Jiku be ahead of Kudus and Kamal Din and Co in the team? But one of the arguments that was advanced was the fact that they believe Jiku has got some leadership qualities within the team and that Kudus should grow into the role as a leader within the national team. Maybe people actually believe that in the long term, he's likely to be the key man who will be leading the team. So that was what actually happened in terms of the conversation. And the number 10 JC, I was also told that he's been asked to drop it.
Simple.
He should drop the number 10 jersey. Like boy says, it wasn't my decision in the first place to wear the number 10 jersey.
We said this. We said it here.
It was handed to me.
It was forced on him.
Yeah.
There's a difference between handed and forced.
It was handed to him.
It was forced on him.
They say you should wear. Now he says, if you ask me to wear the shirt, now they're telling me to drop it. Why will I drop it?
Hey.
Why now he wants it?
So we went to see what was going to happen in March. But one thing that I also found in terms of my conversations with people is that most of the players do not appear to have a certain relationship. So let me just cite the example of, say, players in England or players in Italy. Oftentimes, hitherto, we used to see the likes of Suleiman Tari, Michael Essien, and co. Sometimes they go for lunch, they do all manner of things together. Some of these players are there a year, two more. They've never spoken to each other on the phone even before. They've never met. They don't have anything. So people believe that kind of atmosphere within the team is not good enough. So something must change. So what is going to change, and how are they going to change that? I don't know how they're going to change that.
I don't believe.
You can't force it.
Yeah, I don't believe.
You can't force
Yeah.
it. The Asian example you
They
give,
grew up together basically. They were in the
Even-
same under 17.
Some of
under
them
20
even went to the
teams.
same secondary schools,
Yeah,
and then
so-
when it was the time
The
for the
national
Super
team.
Zonals, they were there together
Yeah.
with the regional teams. Some competed against each other. That was where they were spotted and then drafted into the Starlets.
Basically known each other since.
No, but there were some of them too that they built a relationship within the national
yeah,
team.
but I'm saying that
You
those
see,
were
when
organic.
you have a majority of the group knowing each
Each
other
other.
from when you are an outsider.
Okay,
you
so
come,
let
it's
me just
easier for
mention
you to
one
gel.
thing. I don't want to go into so much detail, but let me just mention one thing. One of the things that some of the people that I've had the privilege of speaking to, one of the things one of them said was that when you walk into a national team where the atmosphere within the team is not good enough, it's very difficult for anyone to settle.
Of course.
We all talk about chemistry all the time.
And vice versa, like Cranton was saying.
Yeah.
When it's settled and people are happy and another comes in, it's easier for them to integrate.
To integrate. But I feel that this is a national team, even no matter how experienced you are, if you walk into this national team, the current atmosphere.
So the environment
you-
is toxic.
the
Water
environment
is
is
wet.
very toxic.
All right, yes. So those are the views and the backstories of Muftau and Abila on the Black Stars and all of these issues. Yes, what do you have to say? Azebo. Hey, Ghana Black Stars. Ebeye, Montumbo as why be bia. Ebeye fine. Let's talk to you about the World Cup 2026 qualifiers. Ghana will be playing versus Chad. The referee for both games, Ghana versus Chad and Ghana versus Madagascar, have been announced. Okay, so Senegalese referee SY Issa has been appointed by the Confederation of African Football (CAF) to officiate Ghana's 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifier against Madagascar. The crucial Group I encounter is set to take place at the Grand Stade de Hoceima in Morocco on Monday, 24th of March 2025, after Madagascar failed to submit an approved home venue. The Senegalese referee, that is SY Issa, will be assisted by fellow Senegalese officials Kamara Jibril, assistant referee 1, and then Bangoro Nuha, assistant referee 2, and then SY Fahaji Amadou, fourth referee. Yes, and then there will be Mauritanian official Lim Kijong as the referee assessor, as well as Brown Ivan Gatto from Liberia will serve as the match commissioner. So these are the match officials for the game versus Madagascar away in Morocco. Ghana Black Stars will be playing versus Madagascar in the FIFA World Cup 2026 qualifiers. Libyan referee Ahmed Abdul Razak has been appointed to officiate Ghana's 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifier against Chad. The crucial encounter will take place at the Accra Sports Stadium in Ghana's capital on Friday, 21st of March 2025 at 7 p.m. local time, 19 hours GMT. Ahmed Abdul Razak will be assisted by his compatriot Amsad Atia Asa as the referee assistant 1. And then referee assistant 2 will be Munji Al-Hayat. And then Mohamed Sahad and Mabruk will be fourth official. Togo's Koku Jape has been named as a referee assessor, whilst Holland Kolkasho Joseph from Sierra Leone will serve as the match commissioner for the game involving Ghana versus Chad on the 21st of March 2025. So match officials for the game, the World Cup qualifiers Ghana Black Stars will be playing out, and we are confirming them to you in this video on this channel, Sport 7GH. Today was the end of the Super Zonals in Cape Coast and in Ashanti region. Now, Cape Coast Infantse Pim School, yes, won the tournament, and it was a very vast difference. In fact, they had 116 points, and then Adesadel College had 107.5, and then St. Augustine College had 87. Agri Memorial 52. Efutu SHS had 39. So Adesadel College, in fact, Infantse Pim have maintained their trophy. All right, and there is this 100 meters. One of their athletes went 100 meters. 100 meters. Hey, Boga, let's watch the video. This 100 meters there, it is so serious. It is serious. Hey, the gap he gave the rest of the athletes, no. Hey, guy, what? This guy should be preserved for national competitions. I'm telling you, because how can you give gap to your people like that? How can you give gap like that? Just look at the gap. Just look at the gap this Infantse Pim student gave to his compatriot in the 100 meters race. So they won it. But when you come to Ashanti region, the best school in the whole Ghana, Prempeh College, won the tournament. Yes, among for seniors. They've maintained and defended the Super Zonals competition. Last year they won it. This year they've won it. And yeah. So Lukunu Esu definitely. Yes, and 12 1 I didn't be come. Prempeh College, yes, they've won it again, and congratulations to them. I'm sure next year they will win it again, and everything will be fine. For the ladies, St. Louis also maintained their trophy. Last year they won it, and this year they've won it again. So Louis Pan, hey, now Louis for the moment. But nowadays they've been running and doing analytics very, very well. It's good, Charlie. Maybe I'll be fine. Thank you very much for staying with us and joining us once again on this channel, Sport 7GH. Please do also subscribe to the channel, like the video, hit the notification bell, and select. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.